In the vast, silent darkness of the universe, most cosmic events unfold over millennia. The slow birth of stars, the dance of planets, the quiet drift of galaxies. But some events happen in an instant. Violent, catastrophic, blindingly bright. One such event is the gamma ray burst, or GRB, the most energetic explosion known in the cosmos. In a fraction of a second, a single GRB can release more energy than our sun will emit in its entire 10 billion year lifetime. These bursts can outshine entire galaxies, and if one were to strike Earth directly, it could sterilize the planet. But how likely is that? What would it actually do to our atmosphere, our ecosystems, and us? And perhaps most important of all, could humanity survive it? Let's explore one of the deadliest cosmic phenomena in the universe and ask, if the sky ever lit up with a GRB, would we stand a chance? A gamma ray burst is not a slow-burning event. It's an instantaneous detonation of energy, often lasting mere seconds, but leaving long-term consequences in its wake. There are two main types: long-duration GRBs, which are typically caused by the collapse of massive stars into black holes, and short-duration GRBs, often resulting from neutron-star mergers, events so dense and extreme they warp space-time itself. In either case, the result is the same: an explosion of gamma radiation tightly focused into narrow jets that shoot out into space at nearly the speed of light. If Earth were in the direct path of one of these jets, even from thousands of light years away, we would see a blinding flash of high-energy radiation. It wouldn't destroy the planet physically, but its effects could be devastating. And in fact, some scientists believe it's happened before. Roughly 440 million years ago, during the Ordovician Silurian extinction event, Earth lost nearly 85% of its marine species. For decades, scientists debated what caused it. One hypothesis? A gamma ray burst. If a GRB struck Earth's atmosphere, the initial flash of gamma radiation would strip away the ozone layer, the thin protective shield that blocks harmful ultraviolet light from the sun. With the ozone gone, UV radiation would pour in, devastating surface life, especially in the oceans where early life once thrived. This theory isn't confirmed, but it demonstrates the possibility. A GRB doesn't need to hit Earth directly to cause extinction. All it needs is to be close enough and aimed in the wrong direction. It's a chilling reminder that the universe, while awe-inspiring, can also be terrifyingly indifferent to life. So what would actually happen if a GRB struck Earth today? First, and instantly, satellites and space-based detectors would trigger. We'd receive an intense spike in gamma radiation, visible only to specialized instruments. The burst would last anywhere from milliseconds to a few minutes. For people on the surface, you might not notice anything at first. Gamma rays don't pass easily through the atmosphere, so we wouldn't see the flash directly or feel it as heat. But the damage would begin immediately in the upper atmosphere. Gamma rays would split nitrogen and oxygen molecules, triggering chemical reactions that destroy ozone on a global scale. This would happen within hours or days. Without ozone, ultraviolet radiation from the sun would flood down, increasing by hundreds of percent, turning sunny days into death traps for exposed skin, plants, and plankton alike. The radiation would also create nitrogen dioxide, a brownish gas that could cool the planet by blocking sunlight, potentially triggering short-term global cooling, acid rain, and massive climate disruption. In the days and weeks after the burst, ecosystems would begin to collapse from the bottom up. With the ozone layer gone and UV radiation spiking, the first victims would be phytoplankton, microscopic marine organisms that form the foundation of the ocean's food chain. As they die off, fish populations would collapse, leading to starvation in coastal ecosystems and human communities dependent on seafood. On land, crops would fail as plants suffer from UV damage. Animal populations would face mass die-offs, and humans would be forced indoors, shielding themselves from sunlight. Skin cancer rates would soar. Eyesight would be damaged. Outdoor life would become dangerous, perhaps even fatal, without protection. Civilization, while technologically advanced, isn't prepared for this kind of global atmospheric disruption. Electrical grids might remain functional, but food systems, agriculture, and economies would falter. Panic, migration, and conflict could follow, not because of the gamma rays themselves, but because of their ripple effects across Earth's fragile biosphere. The worst part? We might not even see it coming. Fortunately, GRBs are rare, and even rarer when it comes to threatening Earth. The gamma-ray bursts we've observed are typically billions of light-years away in distant galaxies, but they give us valuable clues about the conditions required for such explosions and how often they occur. Right now, observatories like NASA's Fermi Gamma-Ray Space Telescope and Swift Observatory detect and analyze these bursts in real time. If a burst were detected in our own galaxy, scientists might identify it hours or days before it arrives, depending on the distance. But if the burst originated nearby or was aimed directly at us, we might have no warning at all. Gamma rays travel at the speed of light, so by the time we see it, the damage has already begun. This raises a chilling point. When it comes to GRBs, prevention isn't possible. Only preparation and perhaps protection is within reach. So could we survive a gamma-ray burst? The answer is maybe, but it depends on how close the burst is, how powerful, and whether we're directly in its path. If a burst hits Earth from a relatively nearby star, say, within a few thousand light years, and is directed at us, the effects could be catastrophic, but not necessarily apocalyptic. Underground shelters, UV-resistant materials, and controlled agriculture could help preserve pockets of human life. Technology would survive. Communication networks might remain intact. Governments could respond, though unevenly. If the ozone layer were depleted for a decade or more, global food systems would have to adapt, moving agriculture indoors, using artificial light, and re-engineering crops for radiation resistance. The real challenge wouldn't be the initial blast, but the aftershocks to the biosphere. In the worst-case scenario, mass extinction is likely. Civilization could collapse, but some humans, prepared or lucky enough, might endure. In the best-case scenario, the burst misses Earth entirely, and we only observe its effects from a safe distance. Gamma-ray bursts are reminders that we live in a dynamic, violent, and beautifully chaotic universe. A universe that creates stars, life, and light, but also burns them away without warning. For now, GRBs remain distant fireworks, fascinating and terrifying in equal measure. But one day, perhaps billions of years from now, or perhaps sooner than we think, a burst might come closer. If it does, will we be ready? Science may not stop the cosmos, but it helps us understand it. And in that understanding lies our greatest hope: to anticipate, to adapt, and perhaps to survive. After all, we are the only species known to study the stars and to wonder what they might one day bring.